Hi folks, Sandro here with more cartoon news and shenanigans, and today I'm actually going to be doing an update video on the tragic passing of Kazuki Takahashi, the creator of Yu-Gi-Oh! As you guys know, I'm a huge fan of Yu-Gi-Oh! I play the game to this day multiple times a week. I just love it so much. If you guys are looking to get into it, I highly recommend Master Duel, which is a free online game you could get on Steam, for example. And it's a great way to get back into Yu-Gi-Oh! If you're just wanting to play a card game. I really recommend Yu-Gi-Oh! Just absolutely my favorite card game of all time. And I was very sad and heartbroken to see the creator of the game just pass away in such a weird way. At the time, articles were stating that he died in some kind of bizarre snorkeling accident. And that's what if you go watch my other video where I talk about his passing, I look at different articles, and I also, said that in my video that he died in a bizarre and unusual snorkeling accident. Well, guys, today we have updates. We have all kinds of updates here, and we know the truth now. He did not die in a bizarre snorkeling accident like people suspected. He actually passed away trying to save some people from drowning. There were 3 people that were drowning, an 11-year-old girl, the girl's mother, and for some reason, a United States military soldier. They were all drowning, and he was wearing some snorkeling gear, so he rushed into the water, and sadly, he passed away. And unfortunately, weirdly enough, even though he passed away, the 3 people that were drowning ended up making it to shore and surviving. Isn't that weird? It's so weird. He ended up he ran into the water to go save them, and he was the only one who died in the end. It's truly a tragic tale. I don't know how else to say it, but I wanted to go over the details with you guys. I really did. This is Stars and Stripes. They were the first one to break the story 2 days ago. And New York Post, I do have another article about New York Post here, where they actually had an update that says, on why he drowned. Okay, so we're gonna get into it here. So let's start here. Army officer recognized for rescuing 3 people from a riptide that killed Yu-Gi-Oh! Creator. So I'll give you guys the gist, like I just said, right? The gist of it. This military soldier, there was 2 United States military soldiers, right? So first, what happened was a little girl was drowning right here. In this exact location. This is called Mermaid's Grotto in Ona, Okinawa. So this is Mermaid's Grotto where the incident took place. There was a little girl that was trapped in the tides there, and her mother starts screaming. She's like, "Oh my God, she's drowning! She's in the tides!" Right? So the mother somehow goes too close to the daughter, and she herself gets caught in the tides there. So now they're both basically in the state of almost drowning. Then there was 2 United States military soldiers here. This guy right here, Major Robert Burgo, and another guy. I don't know the other guy's name, but the other soldier, not this guy right here, but the other soldier then saw the 2 drowning women. He then rushes in to go save them, and he himself gets caught in the tides alongside them. So now we have 3 people drowning, trying to stay alive and trying to, swim for all dear life. And then finally, this man right here, Major Robert Burgo, he ends up jumping in also, and he ends up saving all 3 of those people. Weirdly enough, also at the same time while this was happening, the creator of Yu-Gi-Oh!, the man, the myth, the legend himself, Kazuki Takahashi, saw them drowning, and because he was recently snorkeling, he had his snorkeling gear on. So he rushed into the water to go save them also. Right? Without him, this officer said he didn't even know that, where was it here? The conditions were really rough. Burgo spotted a Japanese woman calling for help. He said she pointed towards her daughter, 11, and a U.S. soldier, 39, who were trapped in a rip current about 100 years from shore. And then we get the rip current was sucking the pair out, but incoming 6-foot waves were crashing onto them, creating a whirlpool effect. Burgo recalled. Still wearing his running shoes, he and one of his students made their way out to the snorkelers through shallow water while the other students called him. Okay, so I didn't know this. The soldier also went with one of his students. So basically, 3 people were trapped in a whirlpool-like effect, And this soldier and one of his students ended up saving the three of them. Meanwhile, Takahashi went, I guess he went under too far, and he just got swept up by the current and drowned. So he never ended up saving them and was the only person in this incident who perished, which is just so sad and tragic. My God. Burgo jumped into the rip current and sped out the girl, but he was quickly exhausted and he worked to bring her to the shallows, he said. Then he encountered her mother, who had somehow been sucked into the swirling waters as well. I grabbed mom and I grabbed the girl and I just kicked for all life, Burgo said. At some point during the rescue, Takahashi entered the water. He just was like, I'm going to go save them too, He entered the water. It would have been cool if maybe he talked to the soldiers first. If he had done that, maybe he'd still be alive today, but he seemingly just, he had his scuba gear. He's like, I'm going for it. He said he didn't see the Japanese icon during the ordeal. So this is the soldier. The soldier never saw him. Burgo's students caught glimpses of him until he disappeared beneath the waves. He's a hero, Burgo said of Takahashi. He died trying to save someone else. Burgo said he got the women into the shallows and returned for the soldier. He tried to help him out of the whirlpool, but was soon out of energy and in danger of drowning himself. And then, sorry, where was I? And that was one of the hardest things I ever had to do. I let the man go so I could save myself. So his own soldier, he had to leave his soldier that also went in for a rescue. But then he never died. He wrote to the witness statement that the army provided. I didn't think I was going to make it, Burgo said, adding that he thought about his children. His student barked words of encouragement. And somehow Burgo found his last bit of strength and made it out, he said. He was then able to direct the soldier that was in the whirlpool onto the shore. So once he realized how to get out of there, he started directing the other guy who was drowning, like, you have to do this to stay alive. And he ended up getting his other soldier out of there alive. And the only person who died was sadly the creator of Yu-Gi-Oh, Takahashi. He was the only person who died in this incident, but he died trying to save a woman from drowning. Well, two women, right? The daughter was probably the instigator here, right? The 11-year-old girl. He basically probably saw the daughter and was like, I got to get in there and save her. And sadly, he lost his life trying to do so. So he really is a hero. Like the soldier says, he's a hero. Burgo said of Takahashi. He died trying to save someone else. And then the New York Post actually had an update here for us where they basically said something pretty interesting that I didn't see on any other website I read. The official also shared in July interview that Takahashi's body showed signs of being attacked by a marine creature, possibly sharks, but the cause of death was still under investigation. Yeah, so maybe it could have been that Takahashi went under the water and there happened to be some kind, it could have been a shark, it could have been, well, they said possibly sharks. I don't know what else it could be. I don't think piranhas would be in there, right? I'm trying to think of any other kind of fish that would eat him. Probably sharks. I'm going to say maybe it was sharks because that's the most logical thing that they come up with. I don't know the marine biology of Japan. I have no clue what kind of what kind of fish would eat people over there, but probably sharks. It was probably sharks. And his body, yeah, like I said, it showed signs of being attacked by a marine creature. So we don't know if that was because he drowned and then it took them a while to get his body back, right? His body was discovered 2 days after the rescue. So he could have died and then the fish ate him, right? The fish ate parts of his body. Or it could have been that while he was swimming, something just bit him. While he was swimming to go save the girl, something bit him. And that's why he went under the water, right? Because in the other article we just read, it said that the kids saw him go under the waves and that was it. So it could have been that as he was going to save the girl, he just unluckily got bitten by something and the pain was so much. Maybe he just lost his breath. Well, he was snorkeling, so I don't know if he had a snorkel. I don't know if he had full scuba gear or whatever, but holy shit. It's so tragic. He went to go save people that they actually all lived while he was the only one that actually passed away. It's truly a tragic tale like I've never seen before. But my God, rest in peace, you absolute legend. He truly is a hero. He died trying to save. I'm gonna go ahead and say that he saw the little girl, and that's probably what like made him go into the water. He probably wanted to save the girl. And just truly a legend, truly a legend. It's a shame that this happened. I'm speechless here. I thought this story was done. I thought he just truly just died in a snorkeling accident. Now, now it's like he's a hero with a tragic tale that maybe even got bit by a shark, and God only knows. This is truly a tale of legend. There's no doubt about it. And all I will say is my condolences to his family. And God bless this man. Truly a legend. He created one of the greatest card games ever printed. And again, my condolences to the family. I want to hear your guys' thoughts down below. This is just such a crazy tale. Did you guys ever think we would be talking about this again? Like, what a story. Just what a story. I'm just shocked reading this. Like, holy crap. Yeah, I want to know your guys' thoughts down below. Did I miss any details? Maybe I missed something that I should have reported on here, but I think I got the gist of it, right? I've seen some other YouTubers talk about this. None of them really talked about the shark bites. That was recent though, right? That New York Post. This New York Post literally just came out a few hours ago at 1:34. Maybe there wasn't enough time for people to do enough research here, but yeah, it seems that maybe on his way to go save the people, he got bit by a shark, and that's why he really died. Maybe he didn't even drown in the first, maybe he didn't actually just drown straight up from the currents. Maybe he got bit by an animal and died from the impact of the animal. We don't know, but crazy story. And I'm going to end the video here. So RIP, my good man. What an absolute legend. Kazuki Takahashi. Rest in peace, man. So that's it. That's the end of the video. Please like, please share, please subscribe. And why not watch an ad for your boy Sandro? Thank you guys so much. Have a great day. And maybe stay out of the water. Stay out of the water. The end. Bye-bye.